Hi, how you doing today? My name is Jim Martin. I'm the owner of North Country Rivers and one of the rafting guides here on the Penobscot River. This aerial view that we have is of the west branch of the Penobscot River. It follows our normal full river trip where we put in at the halfway point in Souttahunk Falls and running the lower half of the Penobscot. So our guests have just put in. We're going to be coming down the COM Class 1 section, and then the river takes an abrupt left turn here, about 120 degrees, opens right up. The big drop we run is on the far river left, which is the top of your screen. So just a great way to start the day. A Class 4 rapid, a really fun rapid, great one to run. We'll spend sometimes 45 minutes to an hour just playing, surfing, having fun there. River opens right up a little bit with a little Class 1, 1+ there. Just a nice calm flow trip. Baxter State Park would be to your left as you're floating downstream. 205 to 10,000 acres, forever wild. Highest peaks in the state of Maine, a mile high, in the northern end of the Appalachian Trail. So just a gorgeous location right there. So we've just completed the COM Deadwater section of the A-Ball Deadwater, and that's A-Ball Bridge there. It kind of narrows down and opens up again. And below here, we'll get some. We'll be introducing our guests to some more Class 3 and 4 rapids. A-Ball Falls right here, wonderful Class 3. We run it usually on the right, river right, and it's a straight shot right through some nice hydraulics, more of a representation of what we're going to be running throughout the day, more continuous rapids than the earlier Nesautohunk Falls rapid. We have another calm stretch here. This is going to be setting up for a couple more rapids in the early morning section of our full river trip. Next rapid coming up we're looking at is going to be Little Pockwockomus. Again, a fun Class 2+ marginal 3 rapid. Gorgeous views looking back to Mount Katahdin, Baxter State Park region. Big Pockwockomus is coming up almost immediately ahead. Some nice big hits, about 400 or 500 yards long, continuous rapids, excellent hydraulics, and a great way to end the morning section of our Penobscot full river trip. Shortly after this point, our trip takes out river left, which would be the right part of your screen, and then we're going to go up top and do the upper gorge in the afternoon. And this is the lake at the southern end of Suncook Lake, Ripigenus Lake. It feeds into the dam, Ripigenus Dam, right here. This water is actually diverted through some tunnels and goes into a holding tank, so you're not really seeing the actual flow that we run. The flow you see there is the minimum flow that sustains the fisheries in the river there, so that's probably running around 300 cubic feet per second there through what we call the dryway. And usually about 3,000+ cubic feet per second are being transported through a tunnel system to the left of your screen. You can't really see it here, and that will go all the way down to the power systems down to McKay Station where we put in. There's our first sight of McKay Station, and we'll put in just behind the station and up above the outflow. Come out, we'll paddle right across that outflow. The first horizon line where whitewater picks up, you can see it there, and that leads into Exterminator. 80-foot gorge walls on both sides, Class 4+ and 5. So this is a really legitimate Class 5 section here. We run right through there. We'll eddy out down at the bottom. So this is, you know, sort of a lead-in into the climax of the afternoon. We've run the lower half in the morning, Class 3 and 4. We start the afternoon section with Class 5. The Big Heater Island right there, logs used to jam up against it. They would blast it with dynamite, heat it up, hence it got the name the Big Heater. This is Little Eddy. We have one of the really fun surfing holes of the day. It's a real surprise in this Class 3, but there's a dynamic surfing hole river right called Lester. Short little break right here, and then we go into Troublemaker. The name Troublemaker was created by the loggers because all the log jams would go up on the right ledge. So we get in tight, and then we get out of there real quick, pop that hole at the bottom. Real exciting, fun spot. Good time. A little Class 2 there. Short break, which leads into the Crib Works. One of the real premium rapids on the East Coast here. Very technical, Class 5. you got to be right on line. And so you've got a lot of chutes that you have to navigate perfectly. You have to maintain the perfect boat angle. And you can see there where the crib works will come in and will actually work from left center to left. So we'll be staying on the top part of the screen mostly. It's just so much white water there, it's hard to distinguish. But when you're running it, it's a legitimate Class 5 run and one of the premium rapids on the East Coast. Some more real fun stuff just down below there, and some fun surfing just below that. We're leading into Big Eddy Rapids, which is a 2+. And when we have 2,500 cubic feet per second or more, our customers, we allow them to float through here, swim that rapid. A dynamic experience. And that leads right into Big Eddy. 25 feet deep at the upper section there, some big salmon hanging out in there. Beautiful spot, a great location for fly fishermen. And now we're coming up on Little Ambajack Mockamus, Little A we call it, Class 2, fun little rapid. Again, a great fishing spot, a couple little surfing holes, real pretty spot on the river. Good swimming section right here. So right after Little A, we had a real nice float there, relaxed, enjoyed ourselves coming up to Big A Rapid. It starts out as like 1, 2, goes to 3, and then we consider it to be a 4. It's got 3 major drops on it. The first one is a legitimate chute drop that we like to run river right. A lot of fun. Then we'll ferry over river left and run the second drop. But what we like to do there is get into that little pocket eddy. You can see it on the right side of the screen. Do some real dynamic surfing in there. Great way to end the day. And then just below that's the third drop where we can do some more incredible surfing. So great way to finish the day here with Big A Rapids. 3 distinct drops. The last 2 some of the best surfing in the state of Maine. And this ends our day here on the West Branch of the Penobscot, where we take out, go back to base for a great slide and video show. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video tour of the West Branch, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the river with North Country Rivers. Thanks a lot.